Who are you? Where is the answer to such a question? It's not written, it's not spoken, it's something more. Something unnamed yet so crucial to yourself that without it, you would be meaningless. What are you if not the sum of your parts? What if your parts don't fit into the machine of your own creation? Who are you to demand that your mind, your body, your very soul should bend and bleed to fit the notion of those who have found themselves, to fit the way they want it to be? And can one find the strength to look into the eyes of heaven itself and say, I know who I am? If only there was a short story based around a character dealing with struggles with identity, self-improvement, and accepting your shortcomings in a concise, well-edited video, thereby connecting people who had similar issues in a safe and understanding community. Well, don't look at me like that. Hey, you know how hard it is to try and keep any sort of tension in a YouTube video? No? Fine. I guess we'll just move on to the character creation that everybody's been waiting for in our new series. Come on now, you couldn't seriously expect me to do that when I didn't even have music playing. Well, first, let me grab something. Where is it? There it is. Alright, before we get this series unfold, we have one small thing to cover. First, we have to define what a D&D tuber even is, and then maybe we'll get into something. Alright, so again, no character creation just yet. First, we have some questions to cover. 1, what is a VTuber? And 2, what's the difference between a D&D tuber and a VTuber just doing D&D? Now, I promise there's a reason behind this, so just stick with me. So, defining a VTuber is a virtual YouTuber, or a computer-generated avatar and video, something along those lines. But honestly, this definition kind of blows. Because, I mean, if we think about it just for a second, if we take a Twitch streamer, because they're a Twitch streamer and not a YouTuber, and VTubers need YouTube, that means that VTubers aren't on Twitch? What's the point of an abbreviation if the abbreviation isn't even accurate? So, if we're going to define it, I would say something along the lines of just taking a regular guy and just slapping on an avatar. Like this. It's pretty simple. I mean, honestly, there's nothing really all too special about it. You could take any streamer, video editor, book writer, news artist, just put a VTuber model over it, and voila, you've pretty much got a VTuber. Now, same needs to be applied to D&D tuber. We could just split D&D and tuber apart, but that would just lead to character creation, and that's not my goal while I'm here. My goal is rather to take the stories of characters and use them in a D&D format in order to actually expand the lore of already existing characters. Now, I'm not going to sit here like I wasn't heavily inspired by the character I chose as my first in order to make this video, but I can promise you when I'm talking about the character Amare, it will be transformative content. But disclaimer, I understand that Amare is not a character. However, I'm looking at the character Amare as in the model that she portrays herself as, not the wonderful streamer who does all of her work behind the scenes. Okay, cool. All right, time to move on to our next section. Right back to where we started. Now let's actually get into the part of the video you're interested in. Looking at the D&D tuber Amare, the Angelic Troublemaker. When we first find Amare, she's sitting inside of a jail cell, looking at a book, sad and alone. I mean, she had just spent her final moments in the only place she had ever called home, scolded, scorned, and almost defamed for actions she knew she committed, but she was genuinely trying to fix. She sat there, unable to speak and unable to explain why it was she couldn't control herself like all of the other angels. She wasn't even walked out of heaven, thrown down without any choice in the matter, simply told, wake up where you will, and live. Become better and do what you will. She's been left, her entire homeland, deciding unfit, unworthy, unrighteous Amare deserves to be down here for the same actions that make her who she is. And yet, she still smiles. With all of that pain and all of that suffering, many of her kind would most certainly fold, but it was that determination of hers, that little bit of spark and spunk that let her keep moving when things got hard. She never stopped smiling. She lived and grew and made friends, and now she continues to smile, as if the heavens were never closed to her in the first place.
Well, Well, no one said self-improvement would be easy. It's been a few months, and I'm not sure I'm making any progress. Actually, I think I've made a bit of progress.
What a lovely character to talk.
Just kidding.
Wait, that's a joke, right? I hate it here. Yes, you freaking dork. I cannot believe that you would actually just ruin my entire video like this. You know what? No, I mean no. I'm sick of this. I'm going on Twitter. All right, let's talk about Amare. Yes, you. The person who actually inspired me in order to get into this, and I really enjoy their content. But she's also the destroyer of my entire video idea, but I'm kind of cool with it. Because honestly, with someone this chaotic that's actually committed
2 counts of arson, 5 counts of theft, 17 counts of vandalism,
as well as being a streamer for Luna, it makes sense that she would say this. The other members? What other members? You haven't been watching other members other than Amare, right? Alright, so I wanted to get this out for Amare's birthday. Happy birthday, by the way, but yeah, I had to Don't worry. I know what you're here for. You're here for the hero's journey, the character sheets, the one freaking crazy class. But hold up. We still got stuff to get. I promise it's important, okay? Just relax, please. Okay. So, now we have to go over the character design of Amare and go in depth as to what all of that would look like. Because, well, there's a lot to cover with someone this smart and a little dorky and smart and smart. I don't really have any other descriptors. Okay, so I'm sorry to say this, but this is going to be the first part of this video. I know, it's really disappointing that my first video is actually going to be a 2-parter, but I want to make a video that y'all guys actually enjoy, and I don't know if y'all guys would even want to hear about this kind of stuff. And I don't want to waste my time doing something you guys wouldn't enjoy. So I'm going to set a few goals. First, I genuinely want to know, do you want to see more of this? Because if you do, well then I'll keep making it. But if not, I'll find something else. But first, my first goal, just 100 views. Something kind of small, but big for some other people. And if I get 100 views, I'll at least make the second part. But 100 likes, and I know y'all guys will actually enjoy this enough, and I promise to make 5 more of these videos before I would ask this again. And then, well, comment anything, really. If you don't want to see this kind of content, or you think I'm bad, or think the editing near the end of the video is really bad, because it was, then please tell me. I want to learn, and I want to produce content y'all guys would actually want to watch. So there's no reason with me beating around the bush with it. Be as mean as you want down in the comments. Other than that, support where you can, do what you want, and honestly, I just hope you have a good rest of your day. because at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to make. Fun content that I enjoy. So, here's a little outro footage. Have a great rest of your day.